Welcome to Universe Tinkering. I'm John.
I'm Jennifer, and this is a channel where we play and tinker with all things law of attraction.
We are doing a 31-day challenge, a 31-day change your energy, change your life challenge. And for this challenge, we're waking up a little bit early. We're doing a fun activity that will set the energy right for the day.
This is a fun idea that we had after doing many meditations with a Dr. Joe Dispenza. He approaches law of attraction through the eyes of science and really going into how our brain works and how it all makes sense with the law of attraction. And after doing these meditations, we had great results. Negative thoughts were fleeting and positive thoughts were abundant. And so we wanted to go to the next level, which is put some action behind all these great feelings and thoughts that we were newly having with our new awareness and consciousness. And with that, we decided, let's wake up early, let's start a new habit, let's do a new habit. And we originally thought of the typical stuff. Let's do yoga, let's work out, and I just didn't have the right feeling. I didn't feel fun. It felt expected, right?
Yeah.
And Joe Dispenza often talks about doing things outside your norm, outside of what you would expect, living in an unknown state. And that's really what we're trying to create here, is waking up, and by doing these activities is maybe tapping into the unknown, getting familiar with it and getting comfortable being in it. So with these activities, we decided to pick things that are simple and easy, and something that we could wake up and say, oh, that sounds fun. Still might be a little hard to wake up, and it might feel weird and silly to be prioritizing these activities, but that's part of the growth and that's part of the challenge. So here we are, day 22, rocking and rolling with our activities, feeling great, and we are of course filming ourselves, observations, how we feel in our bodies, how we're thinking in our heads, in the hopes that by sharing our journey, we will pass it along and help you on yours.
Yeah. For us, today is the winter solstice, so it has a little special magic in the air. Being the shortest day of the year, it's kind of a turning point for the heavens above us, and so I'm looking forward to what comes in today. For my observations yesterday and even the day, this morning when I woke up, and the day before, I've been feeling like a kid who's waking up on that first day of summer. You know that feeling? Can you remember that feeling of like the whole summer before you is just open, that opportunity, and there's so many different things that you want to do, and there's so many things that you can do, and so just waking up with that feeling is so wonderful. It's just helping me tackle the day. I mean, yesterday we got so much stuff done in like an hour and a half. It's just been great.
Super productive, and it's been really easy.
Super easy, yeah.
I love that feeling of the first day of summer. It kind of is, when you're young, the idea of 3 months? Yeah, it's like 3 months
off. When we
off.
were kids it was.
And 3 months when I was young felt like a year. Felt like an eternity. And so you are like, wow, I have an eternity to do whatever I want, whenever I want to do it. And it is such a great freeing feeling. It's energizing, it's creative, and it feels like it's gonna last forever. So I love that feeling too. When it comes to my observation, it was actually yesterday after making this video. Well, not this video, because we're making this video right now today, but it comes from making our video yesterday. And yesterday's video was a lot longer. Yesterday's video was close to 30 minutes. We're usually doing about a 15-minute video. And it was a lot longer because we really tried to slow down and speak about our experience in depth. Really did our best to describe to you and to articulate what is happening to us. and how we came about things, what are we doing to come to these conclusions. And it felt really good. There was an initial piece where whenever you're opening up to a camera, to the world, to an audience, there's fear, and it's the unknown itself. And yesterday felt like we opened up a good amount. And the best part about it is it felt right. It felt natural, it felt empowering, and instead of being self-conscious or worried about, oh, I said that, how is anybody gonna take it? I hope they know this is what I mean. And we didn't break it apart, we didn't piece it apart, we didn't analyze it. We let it be, and we are proud, and this is exactly the path we want to be on. So my observation from yesterday was a feeling of knowing that doing these videos, starting this YouTube channel, opening up to a camera, to each other, to the world, is exactly what we want to be doing. And we want to be doing this journey along with you, really there's so many different reasons that I won't jump into now, but
we're happy that you're here with us.
Yeah, exactly. And it's exciting and it's fun, and it just feels natural, if that makes sense. It feels like it's our place, and we're gonna do our absolute best in every single video to try to describe and just use description words, and which is sometimes hard when you're describing what's going on in your brain. And that is where our work lies, is to do our best to share how we've come across ideas, how we're doing observations, what tools and resources we have created for ourselves that we'd like to share with you, because the law of attraction is endless. It's literally life, and we could talk about it in a video for the rest of our life. But what we really, really want to do and to give to our audience is a better understanding and a better feeling of how we're doing it, which isn't the only way to do it, but it's a starting point. And sometimes for people watching others, it's at least your first starting point. So where you can evolve and jump in it and start playing and tinkering yourself. So we really do hope that we're a starting point. We hope that we can be that resource of fun ideas, fun activities, and really a place where the law of attraction can be fun, playful, experimental, because that's what we want life to be. Mm-hmm. And so we think that the process of studying this and experimenting is really where we want to be, a playful, tinkering feeling. So that's my observation from yesterday. I really enjoyed doing the video. We hope you enjoy it. Again, yesterday was day 21, today is 22, and every day for the rest of our lives.
Yeah. Today we've got a fun activity. We're going to be taking a special photo that is a recreation of a photo that Jennifer took when she was young. I'll have her tell you a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so today I'm playing dress up. You're more than welcome to dress up too. But not only through this 31-day Change Your Energy, Change Your Life, but since we started meditating, this has been a consistent theme since meditating. This feeling of getting back to when we were kids. And for some reason in meditation or other different times and places, before the age of 7, so like 6, 5, somewhere around there, really tends to be like where I'd like to go back to, at least the feeling and the vibration and how you look at life. And so this want to kind of be a kid again is a theme that's been coming up, whether we're doing activities, we're listening to music, memories, thoughts, of being a kid again. And so funny enough, not too long ago, my cousin, who is the closest to me in age, actually texts me an old picture of the two of us playing dress up at our grandma and grandpa's house. We were dressed up as my grandpa. We went into his dresser and put on his clothes and painted beards on ourselves and posed for a camera. And he sent such a sweet note along with this picture, just basically telling me that this is a loving memory that he has of the two of us, and that in a sense he really appreciated and just loved that time as kids that we had together. And he has a lot of siblings, and I didn't have a brother till I was 10, so I didn't even have a brother at this point if the picture was taken. And so for me, that time that I spent with him, that is my playtime, that is my childhood. So it was really cool to hear that even though he has tons of siblings, that the time he spent with me actually stands out. So in his memory, just as much as mine. So that was like so special and a loving message to send to me during a time where I'm going back to my childhood memories. So again, just him sending this picture to me, an old picture, felt like, again, a sign from the universe of love. And so as soon as I saw that picture, again, wanting to go back to the feeling of childhood and that love for dress up and play and fantasy, I want to bring it back. And so as soon as I saw that picture, I knew I wanted to recreate it. I wanted to jump back into those big boots, and thankfully you've got some big boots. I don't know if your clothes are gonna look as big on me as my grandpa's did when I was probably about 7.
My old clothes before I lost 60 pounds, probably.
Okay, well dig out your bit as big as you can get it, because of course I was a little girl and things look nice and big and baggy. So the recreation might not be exact, but nonetheless, the act of dressing up and the act of playing is going to be brought back this morning as I recreate my 7-year-old self dressed up as my awesome grandpa. This will be a little gift right back of love to my cousin that I send, and again reminding him of how much I loved that time spending with him as kids. So that's our activity.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are going to get to see some of the behind the scenes, BTS as they say. So let's go ahead and let's do this.
Let's get my beard on. That was lots of fun.
Super fun.
I felt like a kid again. The clothes aren't as big, but that's okay. I'm a grown-up woman in our husband's clothes, but I think it captured the essence of it, and pretty darn close. So it felt really good. I'm really excited to send that out to family today, along with my love. And thank you for joining us on the video today. Please subscribe. It's an easy way to stay connected to our content.
And a thumbs up will help more people find our content.
Thank you and happy tinkering.
Bye.